from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my co-host Staffer studio audience. The virtuals at home. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for... Come on. Khloe. I don't know whether it's just the nose and the lips or whether it's a mini facelift, but you're only 36 years old. And I know that you grew up with the stress of being compared to the rest of your sisters and people making fun of you, and you look terrific right here. Like, if you would just stop. If you just stopped, she went in for a full-blown, like, show the one with the black hair so we can see her. No, with the black hair.
Like original?
Like that's, no, the one with the black, no, look at the original though.
Mm-hmm. The black.
Sorry, but you can see what I'm saying. Like, I could stare at this all Hot Topics. Only because she's only 36, do you understand? Like, there's certain surgeries and things like that, like you should wait until maybe 60. She didn't need a full facelift. The nose is clearly brand new. We showed a picture in our meeting though. She had long black hair.
Is that from the clip?
And yes, and can we hear her talk in that clip?
Yeah.
Look, the lips are distracting, the whole, yes. Khloe. She's trying to get back together, oh, excuse me, they're back together. She's trying to, she admitted, have another baby with Tristan. Khloe. Well, she confirmed that they're doing IVF. Take a look.
I actually have made embryos. And then, you know, with COVID, finding this whole fertility process, if you do need assistance in fertility, it's much more challenging. My plan was to have kids closer in age, but now with COVID and everything, my plan's been a little delayed, but I definitely do want more kids.
I just wish that she would move on, you know, from him. He cheated on her twice that we know of. The first time he cheated with, that was the girl at the strip club?
Lonnie Blair.
Lonnie
Blair.
Blair.
In a hotel.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then Khloe was heartbroken, and I guess then she got more work done, and she started, you know, she got it looked like the butt and some fat taken out of her legs and things. Yeah. Khloe, but that looks good though in the black dress. You know what I mean? You look terrific. But then he wooed her back, and then he cheated on her again with the girl that the family was friends with, Jordan Woods, who's been here before on Wendy modeling in fashion shows.
No, that was Lonnie Blair. Lonnie Blair was here in the fashion shows.
Was Tristan with Lonnie Blair?
Mm-hmm.
We're always involved. I just, you know, I get the whole IVF and, you know, it's a great thing to have when you really want to have a baby, and I understand she wants a full family, and we can tell by watching her through TV, even when she was younger, when we first met her, she's got a big heart, and she's just made, like, I guess, bad choices with men or something, and I just can't all blame her. It's not like you can't get another, and it's not like it's guaranteed that he won't do that to you. This man is about to go out of quarantine and go off to Boston and play basketball. So now you're gonna be flying from Boston to LA. For all we know, the Lakers might have wanted him, but he probably got down on his knees and said, please don't take me. Please, please don't trap me this close to her. You know? Khloe, Khloe, Khloe. Oh, in the meantime. Wait, one more look at the original Khloe and the Khloe now, just a side by side. It is a lot of work. And she's only 36. It is a shame. Suzanne, I'm just saying.
It is a shame. She's too young to do that.
Yeah, and it wasn't like she needed all of that.
No, not at all. She is very pretty.
Well, the nose job is good, though.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Easy now. In the meantime, over in Cardi B's world, first of all, something really great is going to be happening on Sunday night, and we all must watch the True Hollywood Story. That's Sunday, or is that Monday?
Monday.
Oh, that's Monday. That's right. It's a big competition night with me in my head. Cause no, it's a mess. Cause 8 o'clock is The Bachelor. It's the finale where Boring Matt is gonna pick somebody, and I am committed. Not even Cardi B could pull me from watching that. Yes. Yeah. It's 2 hours, I'm invested, and so it doesn't go off until 10 o'clock, and so normally that's when I'd go to bed to prepare for you. However, I found out that the Cardi B True Hollywood Story is gonna be at 10 o'clock, which means heavy nap in the afternoon. That's must watching for everybody here at the show. Joel, this time you too. So Cardi is very, very upset that her life story is being told without her permission. She tweeted, how can someone tell my story without asking me? Well, it's pretty easy. That's why you have to get in front of it. Cardi, consider it an honor, E is a great network. They originated with the True Hollywood Story. You were running around, in Pampers, practicing to be the woman that you are today. While me, I was watching the True Hollywood Story. Didn't it used to be hosted by AJ Benza?
Yep. You know what? I think that was hostless, and AJ Benza did another kind of show called like Mysteries
and Scandals.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hi, AJ. Anyway. You should be honored, and it's only 1 hour. And what could they say about you that you haven't already told us through your music or interviews? You have a stripper past, big deal. You've already said it. You like surgery, big deal. You've already said that. Offset and you have not had the smoothest relationship, but that's your husband. You love him. You're back together with him after a fight with a bottle to the head at the strip club. Was that her?
That happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because somebody was like, she thought somebody was cheating on. He was cheating on somebody, and then allegedly there was
one
a
of the
bottle
strippers
thrown.
at the club. And then when Cardi found out that Offset was at that actual club, Cardi, brought the car around and went in there with her men's and then the fight ensued. Alleged. We saw the perp walk. All right, allegedly. So, Cardi, there's really nothing. Your career has risen so high. I'm sure you expected it, but from where you came to where you are, 1 hour on E is not going to ruin you. Just be happy that people are going to be watching. Also, Cardi, and everybody, they're doing an episode with Jay-Z, which. No, I just asked never use that picture again. That's all. That's all. But there's going to be an episode with Jay-Z, which there's probably a lot that you could say about Jay-Z that we don't know, except half are probably in jail, the other half are dead, and also you don't want to go into that part of New York to get the story. So he's going to tell the surface level story, so Jay-Z is going to be good. And then they're going to talk about Meghan and Harry. And even though I like Meghan and Harry, that one I won't. That one I won't be watching. I want a good night's sleep on that Monday night.
We got that story already.
Yeah, we got their story. So in conclusion to this whole situation, the E! True Hollywood Story airs Monday night at 10 o'clock on E! I said I wasn't going to do it. Talk about Tyrese ever again. Well, it's necessary. We have to keep up with his ridiculousness. So Tyrese, I have to remind you, this is a 42-year-old man, and he's got a new girlfriend. Now, remember, in January, he vowed to win his wife back, his wife Samantha. And she is the mother of one of his children.
One of his kids.
One of his children. He's got
two kids by two women.
2 kids by 2 women. Well, now he's dating a woman named Zelly Timothy. No, you haven't seen it. This is recent. This is an all-star weekend, okay? Zelly Timothy is 25. And we went to, okay, look, and we looked on her Instagram. And first, this is the scene. So he's 42, she's 20. No, on the kitchen counter where you've just rolled that cookie dough for your children. Show the picture that he likes most. There it is.
What's happening? What's happening?
Friends are saying that this is not a rebound. By the way, can you grab your ankles with your hands? No, I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm flexible, but first of all, it's really hard. It's harder to do when there's no bend in your knees. Even when there's a bend in your knee, I find it nearly like, ow, ankles. Okay, I can grab one, but not 2 at the same time. She looks different in every picture. I don't know how we keep up with her. She says she's a model, but don't they all? So this is the plan, Zelly. Doesn't she look totally different here? Yeah. Do we have the far away shot of this? A beautiful dress, and you can see how big her behind is. That's all Tyrese. So friends are saying this is not a rebound relationship. And I think that she's the winner in this relationship simply because we don't know who Zelly is. You know, she's no prettier than the next girl talking about, I'm a model. And that's not a disrespect to Zelly. It's just saying that there are a lot of pretty girls out there that fix themselves up and all of a sudden, you know, I'm a model. I'm a social media influencer. This is what you do, Zelly. Do not get pregnant, okay? Because he is sloppy and you don't want to be saddled down. I'm not sure exactly what his money is, but it's not about his money. It's about this. You, at 25, you go to all the A-list parties and functions with him, okay? And you make eyes with everybody else but him. And you see who's available, and that's how you come up. So the next man will be more famous and more, maybe stable, I don't know, than Tyrese. Finally, until you marry yourself into the kingdom of Hollywood, and then you have the babies. But you've earned your cachet to some people, just by being with Tyrese, because at least he goes into parties. And once he gets there, then you politely say you have to go to the ladies' room or whatever, and you work the room. See what's all going on, okay? And, you know, and Tyrese, for you, and we've said this before, we think over here at the Wendy Show, everybody, even Suzanne, that your social media reputation is hurtful to your career. Like, he's a problem. I don't know whether I'd want to, if you're looking for a Tyrese type person to play a role in a movie, when I say Tyrese type, I mean, you know, age group, a black man, you know, physically fit, the whole bit. But Tyrese is a problem. And his social media is crazy. Black tie, we talked about, all right, he's off limits for the month. That's it. That is it. That is it. That is it. I'm done. Rachel Uchitel, I heard, knows somebody that I know. And she's here today. Mm-hmm. We invited her because she's got this new website. Well, she'll tell you all about it. It sounds really interesting. And remember, this affair that she had with Tiger Woods has been over for 10 years, and she lives in New York, and she'll tell you her story. But in between that, when my producer was, getting her ready to come out and they were practicing her look on the Zoom and stuff, she said, "Tell Wendy, I know." And they told me, and I'm like, huh? But I didn't have time to call the person that I know that we know together because this is the third outfit that I put on. The first two were too tight. And the first one showed under boob and side boob. Along with, along with not being able to zip. There was no stretch in it. And then the second one was just ridiculous. So, a tried and true DVF and a t-shirt just had to work, but I didn't have time to call the person that we know alike. There is a woman who still hasn't received her $500,000. All right, I don't know anything but that the cops, all right, remember Lady Gaga's dogs? The black one wasn't taken, but the other ones were. And then Lady Gaga was in Italy, and she offered a $500,000 reward, and it was no questions asked. That's what Gaga said. Well, the police told Gaga, all right, not to pay the award until after a full-blown investigation. Say. The thieves who stole the dog, they're implying, it might have been a part of a gang initiation. In 2021, are we still doing gang initiations? Remember if you flashed your lights at somebody for them to get out of the way, and then you realized, a little bit later on after seeing the news and reading the newspaper and stuff that, that's part of, some gang, but that was back in the day. And really all you're trying to tell them to do is get out of the way. My wife has dinner ready. I'm trying to get home. So the thieves, remember, tied the two dogs to a pole, and that's where they were found, by this woman. Now the thieves are still on the run, the two guys. The woman is, we can locate, the cops are talking to the woman. That's part of the investigation. Gaga's just happy to have her dogs back. But the cops told her that whole no questions asked thing. No, Gaga, no, Stephanie. Hold on to your money. Let us find out if anybody's going to jail. It is terrible. What's even more terrible is that your mother lets you wear fake eyelashes in kindergarten. Look, it's not that, okay, that would be 4-year-old, okay, in New Jersey, one of my favorite housewives there is Margaret with the pigtails. And her mother, right? But Margaret did not grow up with a regular mother. Her mother was batty and kind of, off to the left. And Margaret basically has already told us that she raised herself. So Margaret's, going around the house, teetering, I guess, on heels, trying to figure out what she wants to do for kindergarten, first day of school at 4 years old. And she sits in the mirror and applies the fake eyelashes until she can apply them like a pro. So at 4 years old, here she goes to kindergarten. No word on whether the principal said anything to her or anything like that. The teachers, they just let it go. She said the reason that she did that was because she grew up really pale as a child. You know, she does like a lot of self-tanning. She's already said that on the show. She does self-tanning, and she's very conscious of, you know, the color of her hair. And I guess when you're that pale, your eyelashes are really blonde or something. But isn't that, 4 years old, would you even know what to do to correct that? So if by the first day of kindergarten at 4, you're wearing fake eyelashes, then I would imagine by the first day of first grade, you're stuffing your bra? I mean, where do we go from there, kiddos? Oh, Margaret, what a mess. I love you.